Hey everyone, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at Food Wars Season 2, Episode 9. So, you know, as we're expecting, we're going to expect this huge battle from, the three people that we have in this final battle. We have, Soma, we have Ryo, and we have Akira. And what's interesting about this is I was hoping that this episode would be a little bit more stronger in terms of the, I want to say, final battle between them. And honestly, it was interesting, but at the same time was not that strong. I had a lot of issues with the episode overall. Still a solid episode, mind you, but it just did not really appeal to me. I was hoping maybe just for a little bit more, and I think that what they wanted to do was they wanted to avoid too much fighting between them and just have it like a quick 20 minutes of, the contest between all three of these characters. But overall, very solid episode. Like I said, it still is okay by any means. Anyways, we have Souma being a little cocky in the very beginning, by the way. I want to just say that right off the bat. We have him saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make enough food for all of you guys. Don't worry, it's gonna be awesome." And that's very interesting. Like, damn, Souma is very confident in his meal. But the official start begins here. Now, I'll be honest with you guys and girls. I don't really take a lot of screenshots for this because I was in kind of I want to say mood of just watching and enjoying the episode, but more so, it wasn't a lot of images to take of the episode in general. It was a lot of stuff that you've seen before a dozen times, and like I said before, really focused more on the cooking elements more than anything else. So I didn't take a lot of images, and this review will be pretty fast overall. But we have, essentially, I'm going to skip right to the end points because I think that's what really everyone cares about in this sense. We have, I believe, Ryo being the first one to finish his meal, and it's interesting enough that his meal just blows everyone away. It makes them actually go and think that they're in the ocean and they're battling one another in the ocean. It's just they're exploring the vistas of all aquatic life. It just really blows them away. Now, similarly, of course, though, I want to say Kira finishes his meal too, and they love his meal also. They really do. They find it just as appealing. They find it really, really well done. And what I think was cool was they had a kind of semi-berserk / Final Fantasy VII reference here, right here, with Akira holding on to the rapier like Griffith, and having Ryu holding a Buster Sword. Because, and by the way, if you're confused and you thought maybe this was like both berserk references, I noticed with Ryo, he's holding the sword, the Buster Sword, and he also has the gauntlet, like Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII has. So that's why I figure it's more likely a Final Fantasy VII reference more than a just completely Berserk reference. But anyways, they're combating with one another, and the judges really love their meals. It looks like, I want to say, that out of the two, it looks like Akira might have a slight advantage, just a slight advantage over Ryo. But Ryo really did hit home with it. He had some reactions too, so it looks like they're at odds, and just they're really maybe tie and tie. Now, Soma finally comes out with his creation, and he shows how hard and meticulous he worked with his food. But the reaction doesn't seem that pleasing to them. I mean, like, honestly, they are blown away by it. They really do like it. But it's not the same reaction that these two had, like where you had them going through their usual skits of taking their clothes off and all that stuff. Instead, it was just like they were like, it's really good, yeah, but then all of a sudden he comes in with this secret weapon that he says, "Oh, you're gonna try seconds of this meal, and you have this stuff on it." And he doesn't show exactly what he's gonna put on it, but they look like they're just blown away by it. So I'm very curious what it is. Now, overall, like I said before, my main issues with this episode is a lot of stuff that we've seen before, a lot of rehashed concepts and stuff. I mean, I honestly like Food Wars. I just felt that this episode didn't feel as strong as I was hoping the battle between them. I feel like they kind of just went right to the end point and kind of went with, who the next episode will reveal the victor. So, I mean, I guess I have issues with that, but honestly, because the series has still like several episodes left, I figure they probably have something big for the climax of the season, so I'm not going to really give it too much issues with that. I just think they wanted to rush it to get to the end point. Overall, solid episode, like I said. Anyways, guys and girls, I apologize for the short review. I'm going to do the same thing with Days. Days will be a short review. I figured because I'm uploading them so late, you guys really don't want to see a long review. It's just me talking about the episode, some of the stuff, the highlights of it, and that's it. But anyways, guys and girls, I will talk to you later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.